And we are joined on the phone by Lisa Murphy, the singing cowgirl. She's back on the show again here. She's got a new CD out. It's called My Tribute to John Denver. She's got a CD release show coming up on January 25th at Mully's in Mankato. It's an 8 o'clock start time, so head on out there and get the new CD. Lisa, how you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. Thank you so much for being on with me today.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, first, Lisa, if you could tell the listeners a bit about maybe the ones who missed you the first time you were on the show here. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and how you came to be the singing cowgirl?
Sure. Well, I've been performing about 38 years now, and just kind of doing it along with dentistry for quite a few years. And then 4 years ago, I decided to take it to the next level, and now I do music full time.
And I know you've got a new CD out here. It's My Tribute to John Denver. What made you decide
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, what made you decide to put this one out?
John Denver is actually my idol. He's the reason I am the singing cowgirl, and I'm actually friends with his family, so I got to meet him, and actually went to his funerals when he passed, and he's the reason I do it. So.
Well, what is it about John Denver, I guess, that strikes a chord with you? Was it someone you just listened to when you were younger, or what is it about him that made you kind of follow in his footsteps?
Well, I kind of like, that he was an environmental type of guy, and he cared about the earth and about how we live here, and that kind of attracted me, although I started liking him when I was 5 years old. So, I don't know, he just had a lot of great music and a lot of great lyrics.
Well, for the new album here, is it John Denver's more well-known songs or maybe some hidden gems that mean something to you personally, or what's on the new album?
Well, there are a couple of songs that I have dedicated to a couple of special people in my life, and one of them is Back Home Again, which was John Denver's father-in-law's favorite song that John did, and he's the one that got me started in really liking John a lot because I met him, and I knew a lot about John that a lot of people did not know, being personal friends with the family.
Excellent. Again, Lisa Murphy, the singing cowgirl, is with us. Her new CD, My Tribute to John Denver, is available now. And I know you've got the big release party coming up here Saturday, January 25th at Mully's here in Mankato.
Yep, at 8 o'clock. Yep.
So I assume
I'm actually going to be performing the songs that are on the disc, and then I'll be selling them afterwards.
Awesome. And I'm sure that there must be a different way that you put together shows, like at a Mully's compared to some of the other, private appearances and that sort of thing. How does the set list kind of change from, depending on what show you're doing?
Yeah, that does vary because a lot of times I do senior living communities. So I do songs that are very familiar to them and a lot of sing-along type of things. Whereas like a bar show, I'll probably do more songs that are, familiar to those type of people.
Well, and I got to say, the amount of shows you do in a year, it's incredible. Maybe outside of some Vegas residencies or something, I don't think anyone else is, doing as many shows as you are.
Yeah, I haven't actually done the count for 19 yet, but I think I've done over 420.
That's like Guinness World Record kind of stuff there.
Well, I don't know if it's Guinness World Record material, but it's a lot of shows, and I wouldn't mind having a couple hundred more each year, actually.
Yeah, for the listeners out there, I know you pretty much play just about everywhere and everything. I mean, how can they get in touch with you if they want to book the Singing Cowgirl?
Well, they can actually go to my website, singingcowgirl.com, or they can call me at 507-720-2995. And my CD is also available on my website right now. So if they go to singingcowgirl.com, they'll be able to purchase that off my website.
Excellent. Again, the CD, My Tribute to John Denver, the big release party coming up on Saturday, January 25th at Mully's Bar in Mankato, 8 o'clock start time. And what's coming up for you, Lisa, in the new year here? What's 2020 looking like for you?
Oh, boy, I've already got over 300 shows scheduled at this point.
So it sounds like if the listeners want to hire you, they might want to start thinking about maybe 2021, 2022, something like that.
Well, they will actually find some openings left in 2020. And, I make time for my fans because I know, it's important to please people. And private parties are actually my favorite thing to do.
And, of course, when you arrive there, you'll be in your truck, which is my favorite.
Yeah. Everybody seems to like my truck.
Well, Lisa, again, I always Appreciate speaking with you, and it's incredible, all the shows you're playing, and you mentioned you've already got 300 here in the books for next year, so it's definitely, I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule here.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you interviewing me and getting the CD release party out there. It's just going to be a blast.
Yeah, looking forward to it, and we'll definitely do what we can to spread the word here.
Thank you so much.
All right, you bet. Thanks, Lisa.
You have a great day.
All right, you too.
Thanks. Bye.
And again, that was Lisa Murphy, the singing cowgirl. Her new album, My Tribute to John Denver, is available now. She's got a release show coming up here on Saturday, January 25th, 8 o'clock at Mully's Bar in Mankato.